He knew so little about his father, a face in pictures, of a man who died when he was only 2 years old. On a hot August day, 8-year-old Jim Kurtz went looking for answers. The first clues came in a mysterious, forbidden green box. It was filled with treasures, and for the first time, he encountered his father's own words.
The combat mission actually involves a full 24 hours. It's hard to know where it begins
and where it ends. With a full gas and bomb load, plus the ever-present prop wash from the ships just ahead, the takeoff is packed with potential danger. But you make it all right. Find your proper place in the formation and continue in the assembly of the group.
The account that Robert Kurtz wrote, while a combat pilot of a B-24 bomber in World War II, was the first evidence the boy had of who his father was. Over time, the medals, objects, and papers would tell more of the story.
I didn't know anything about my dad, had no memories of him, and I wasn't sure what was in that box, but I was pretty sure that it definitely had to do something with my father.
It would take decades for Jim to put the pieces together. In a life journey that took him to the places and people who were part of Robert Kurtz's story, he would come to know and love the father he could not remember. He would learn how deeply in love his parents were, that his father was a hero, a prisoner of war, and the survivor of a grueling march across Europe. About the key role that his parents' commitment to each other played in his father's survival. And how Robert Kurtz's story was woven with those of others who fought and died, fought and survived.
I can't imagine knowing every time you stepped into that cockpit that, you're certainly in a life and death situation, and the odds were not good.
Yeah, well, I think the other thing that I always kind of focus on is think on the positive side. We're not promised tomorrow.
Survivors would provide Jim with insights into his father's character and experiences, deepening his understanding of the costs of war and the depths of courage. But those revelations were far in the future. On that hot August day in 1957, Jim Kurtz's journey to find his father had just begun.